If you're tired of feeling stuck because you're distracted, scrolling social media, or binging TV shows and movies without accomplishing the work that you need to do, then this video is for you. Today we will discuss dopamine detox, also known as dopamine fasting. It is a concept that gained popularity online as a way to reset and rebalance your brain's reward system. It is a period of time when you intentionally limit your exposure to activities that release dopamine in the brain. The idea behind it is to temporarily abstain from stimulating activities that provide an instant dopamine rush, such as social media, video games, and junk food, in order to reduce tolerance and enhance sensitivity to natural rewards. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a role in motivation, reward, and learning. When we engage in activities that release dopamine, we feel good and are more likely to repeat those behaviors. However, too much exposure to these activities can lead to addiction and other problems. Dopamine detoxes can be helpful for people who are struggling with addiction, anxiety, depression, or other mental health problems. They can also be helpful for people who simply want to improve their focus, productivity, and overall well-being. While dopamine detoxing is not supported by scientific evidence, some individuals find value in taking a break from excessive stimulation. The goals are very simple. The first goal is to break the pattern of compulsive behaviors like surfing the web or picking up your phone mindlessly. The second goal is to understand the difference between wanting and craving. The last goal is to let the brain restore the dopamine receptors so regular things become more fun once again. Here are 3 steps on how you can get started on dopamine detox. Step 1. Decide to do dopamine detox and commit to it. The first step begins with your mindset. Make sure your mindset is one where you believe in this process and believe in yourself to be successful with it. But you must know that starting a dopamine detox takes time and dedication. You need to know it will get tough along the way, but you must be willing to stick to it. It's the only way. Think about your current situation if you're addicted to video games. Do you want to continue like this? Take a moment to think about why you want to quit playing video games. Then, imagine the life you want to live without your addiction. Then, please write it down and remember it. The detox is only going to work if you commit to it 100%. Step 2. Cut out activities that put you into zombie mode. Here's a rule of thumb for you. For the duration of the challenge, cut out things that make you go into zombie mode. Zombie mode is when you're just scrolling, watching, or playing for hours without really enjoying it, but unable to do anything worthwhile. It's when you get stuck for hours, engaging in cheap dopamine activities. You know what your thing is. You might hear yourself rationalizing that you don't have to cut these activities out, that you will simply control yourself a bit better and it will be fine. You might try it out. However, this is often an excuse, because if you could moderate your behavior, you wouldn't have the issue in the first place. Additionally, with depleted dopamine receptors, it is super difficult to regulate your behavior, and it's one of the goals of the dopamine detox to regain the ability to regulate your behavior. Step 3. Engage in real-life activities. Once you cut out addictive distractions, the next question is, what to actually do during a dopamine detox? You don't want to just sit and do nothing. Well, it's easier to run towards something than running away. If you don't build a more satisfying life without the internet, and if you don't try to resolve the underlying factors that lead to compulsive technology use, you will probably relapse. You'll be back to your bad habits in no time. Signs of needing a dopamine detox are similar to the signs of an addiction. You don't feel good about how you spend your time. You aren't even enjoying it, and you act compulsively often. Dopamine detox is a catchphrase, but the technique is based on cognitive behavior therapy, which is super effective even for treating internet addiction. Dopamine detox is a temporary solution that helps you rethink your relationship with digital devices. Do it as an experiment. See how you use your time when all of it is not taken up by scrolling. Until next time, stay tuned.